Good morning, folks. I'm out here in this extinction level event in Longmeadow, Massachusetts. You can't even hardly see behind me. The snow is coming down so hard. I'd say if we look down right now, we've got pretty near 3 inches of snow. We haven't seen that much snow since, well, earlier this year, but 1999 or earlier this year. It gets windy because, well, it blows the snow around, and so it's windy, and you shouldn't go out in it because it's really cold. You should stay home and don't go out. And for hell's sake, put a mask on, because even snow, people could get infected. And hell, I don't know, do you have milk? Well, it's Hanky Cantori here. Now look at us at I-91. Not a car on the highway. We haven't seen it like this since this highway opened in 1955. And this is the biggest storm in 2022. It's a Snowmageddon 2022. This is Storm Cannon, and we named it 2022. This is Storm Cannon, and we named it after a funny black guy, but there's nothing funny, and there's nothing black about this storm. It's, well, hell. Here come the guys again with the plows. I had to move last time. Let's see what I had to move out of the way, because these two guys, they would take me out. You guys are still out here plowing no matter what goes on. There's only a few guys out here. Weathermen who've been trained for it, and snow plows. Look at them go. Reporting to you from Barcall Road in Longmeadow, Massachusetts. It's Henry Cantori. A lot of people say to me, Mr. Cantori, what about the ducks and the geese in the wintertime? What happens to the ducks and geese in the wintertime? Well, what the duck do you think happens to them? They still swim in the water. There they are down there. But many towns, like the town of Longmeadow, open the duck warming centers this time of year. And they bring all the ducks in. There are still some ducks that are out. Right behind me here, there's a few ducks that are still down on the water. They haven't decided to go to the warming center yet, but they'll probably go there later on during the day. Don't forget, we're in Snowpocolypse 22. Storm Keenan, Wayne, Mayans. Yeah, that storm. And hell. It's hell. Well, we're by the Longmeadow train crossing, Emerson Road. And, as you can see, there's no trains. No trains. It's snowing. When it goes snow, the trains don't go. It's what they say, all right? So, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm out here watching the storm. Snowpocolypse 2022. Hank Cantori reporting in. We'll see you next time. So you might be wondering, what do beavers do in this weather? What do they do when it's cold and it's icy? Well, let's take a look. Right out there, you see a beaver house. That's a Beaver Lodge. And the beavers are nestled in there, all snug in their beds, while visions of small trees and tendrils of tender shoots dance in their heads. Yes, inside that Beaver Lodge, it's a balmy 97 degrees because of their body heat. And also beaver feces, which is a renowned source of heat. So, if you're ever cold and you're out here in the woods, in the snow, in a Snowmageddon, head for a Beaver Lodge. It may stink, but you'll be warm. Now, you've probably all heard the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and hoping for a different outcome, right? That's what Hank Cantori says, but no. I'm going to show you the definition of insanity. Snow blowing during a blizzard when it still has hours and hours to go. Like, what are you thinking? What's going on in your head? Maybe he's had too much snow. You know, the other kind of snow. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Oh my God, people, stay in your house until it's over. That's why we're out here. That's why I'm... For Friends, I'm going to show you some of the storm damage, the drifting that's going on from Snowpocolypse, Snowmageddon 2022. We're looking towards the shed many of you have visited. Look at the drifting. It's going to be hell getting out there, but we'll be going out there because the temperature is about 70 degrees and there's a fire going on in there. Look at the drifting. The birds are trying to get their treats. Got to take care of the birds, right? But look at this snowdrift in the back. We've got a snowdrift here. Well, sorry birds, I'm getting in their way. We got a snowdrift here that's gotta be 2.5 feet high. Look at that snowdrift there. And then over towards the shed, where the snowblower machine rests. In a little bit, Kathy's gonna take it out, and she's gonna clear up this mess, because she loves that machine. Well, I'm back at home base. I've walked through the bird sanctuary, and down in the meadows, and along the train tracks, just to watch the weather and report in for you. And it's hell. There has got to be at least a solid, I'd say 4 inches of snow out here. It does drift up in places to a 8-inch drift. And we're talking, folks, this is deadly. Don't go outside. Let your weather professionals take care of this for you. It's Hank Cantori reporting in.